Sunday morning, February 24th, and I spent the night camped off of Bloody Basin Road. The desert in Arizona is brutal right now, at least at the higher elevations. Where it's not covered with snow, it's ridiculously muddy, and it's absolutely freezing at night. So I'm going to spend one more night in the area, and then tomorrow head down south to warmer weather, hopefully t-shirt weather. These hinge steps by Cargo Master Safari. Super useful for loading and unloading the kayak and for clearing snow off the camper, but how they trap dirt is really annoying. I already subjected you to a car wash montage last week, so this time around I'll spare you the boring details. Just gonna get it done. I very, very rarely do this, but I got a room tonight at Hotel Vendome in downtown Prescott, Arizona. The desert and the forest are still under a lot of snow, and where the snow is melted, there's nothing but mud, as you saw from the Jeep this morning. So I figured I'd do something different. Get a hotel room, enjoy some creature comforts, and take a load off. I haven't been in my room yet, so what are we waiting for? Let's check it out. Wow. It is Monday morning at the Vendome Hotel in Prescott, Arizona. I had a really nice day. I got some work done in the lobby yesterday, and last night I went out for a little bit. But today I plan to resume traveling. I think southwest. I'm currently looking at Gaia GPS, just trying to figure out a rough travel plan. I think I'm going to head in the direction of Yuma, and maybe lands there by the end of the week. Just trying to figure out where to go between here and there. Maybe Kofa Wilderness? It's Monday evening, around 5 p.m. I'm off Interstate 10, west of Phoenix. To my south is a lot of BLM land and the Kofa Wilderness. So I'm gonna go there. I took the tires down to a sensible 25 psi because I don't know what type of terrain I'm gonna encounter. I want them a little bit softer, but I could very well end up back on the highway. I ran out of daylight, so I set up camp at the side of the road in Kofa Wilderness, and it's beautiful and serene, and it feels really remote. I'm going to keep exploring west tomorrow and follow primitive roads until it dumps me out onto pavement, which I think should be south of Quartzsite. But I'm going to take my time and enjoy the scenery and hopefully find some interesting routes. I didn't toast the bread because last time it caught on fire. I should have toasted the bread. The egg's really good though. This weather. It's almost 9 a.m. and I can almost take my coat off. I was thinking about being here all during the snow last week. This is great. The ground is dry, sky is blue. We're happy. I actually slept with my window open last night just like this. So in the middle of the night I'd open my eyes and all I'd see is stars. I need to do that more often. All right, we are off. Let's explore. Kind of westerly across the northern section of Kofa Wilderness. This was the road to the west that I was counting on, but it looks like it's been retired decades ago. It's beyond the boundary sign, so that's a no-go. Looks like I'll be taking the scenic route. The road to the west is on Gaia's base map, but it probably shouldn't be. So instead, I'm going to go directly south and do a bit of a loop, come up, and then pass my campsite again and head west from there. This monument for Kofa Wildlife Refuge is very hidden. The road up here didn't even look like it went anywhere. I love finding hidden points of interest like that. So unexpected. This road has degraded extensively since I started traveling on it from camp, but there are plenty of tire tracks, so my gut tells me that it goes through, and that agrees with the map. Its bark was far worse than its bite. The correct line was well flattened by other vehicles. I had ample ground clearance. A stock vehicle could probably do it with care and ideally a spotter. This place is extremely wild and unspoiled. I feel like I'm only scratching the surface if I stick to the vehicular routes, so I have to go on a hike here before I head out. These are in bloom all throughout the desert. I think this is the most beautiful patch I've seen yet. This is Hoodoo Wash, a brutal bone-jarring section of the route several miles long. It's all washboarded and it's vibrating my fillings out. I couldn't have been happier to stop to look at flowers. That abomination that I made for dinner, the taste was actually on point, but I think it could have benefited from being cooked in an oven. The four-wheel drive track that I drove today was about 40 miles, and it was all fairly demanding. I eventually got tired, so I pulled in here, set up camp, and made dinner. But I'm digging Kofa Wilderness area. It's very secluded. I haven't seen a soul since I've been here, and there's a lot to explore, both on foot and by vehicle. I've got about 15 to 20 more miles to go before I make it to the highway. So tomorrow I'm going to drive back to town, get gas, and then find a new area to explore. I still want to go on that hike, so we'll see. If you lose one of the original plastic feet on your scuttle legs, the cap of a propane canister fits perfectly on the end of the post. Phew! It's Wednesday morning and I'm on the move again. I broke camp. I'm gonna finish up this Kofa loop, head into town, get some gas, and then go from there. I just got passed by a couple in a sportsmobile from Texas. They're the first folks that I've seen in almost 2 days, I think. They're in the right place. This place is awesome. I'm on the Palm Canyon hike in Kofa Wildlife Reserve, south of Quartzsite, Arizona. And it's a nice hike. It's short, it's fairly technical, and it's up into this beautiful canyon. Don't let the name fool you though, there aren't a lot of palm trees here. Those that I saw were tucked up far on the canyon wall. It's also fairly popular. A lot of people here because there's a lot of campers down in the valley. I'm gonna go back down to the Jeep and keep moving. Today's dead end corresponds with yesterday's dead end. Yesterday it was the road in from the east, now this is the road in from the west, and there's about 3/4 of a mile of closed road between them. I just wanted to see both sides. This is such a beautiful area. But now I think I'm going to backtrack a few miles, set up camp, and try to redeem myself for last night's dinner. Alright, we have disinfecting wipes, chips, salsa, a beverage, and I'm going to be doing something different tonight, which I'm really excited about. A couple weeks ago, the same time I got my blue jacket, I splurged. I had a gift card, so I got a Sea to Summit X-Pot. I don't usually get Sea to Summit, it's expensive, but the stuff is great. It's made for backpackers, and it's an accordion style, so it expands like so. Ooh. So now you have a spacious pot in which to make spaghetti, which I've been wanting to do for quite some time. The lid has a strainer. This is great. This is great. I think it's going to be well worth the price because I do not have space for anything else. I'm at my limit. This flattens down to a pancake, so in my opinion, well worth it. We are very, very happy. It's good. It's good. This is proper spaghetti. Could use something. Maybe I can add a little bit of Spam. But it's good. Smaller portions. It's Thursday morning, February 28th. I'm heading south to Yuma, Arizona. I've never been there before, so I don't know what to expect, but it looks like a good place to wrap up the week. So I'm going to head down there, get my bearings, and get settled in. It's nice to be back on dry terrain this week. It's Thursday night, and I'm in the Southern California desert, north of Yuma, Arizona. It's about 85 degrees out. It's Thursday night, and I spent much of the afternoon scouting Yuma, Arizona, looking for high-speed internet where I can upload this video tomorrow. I eventually found it at McDonald's, of all places. So that's the plan. Tomorrow I'm going to edit this episode, and I'm off to McDonald's to upload it. Why couldn't it be a Taco Bell? This week was quite a ride. I started in frigid Prescott, Arizona. Now, as you can see, I've got the windows open, I'm in a t-shirt, and I'm enjoying summer weather in Yuma. Kofa Wilderness area was amazing. There's so much to explore and it's so beautiful. If you have the opportunity to check it out, you should do so. I recommend the east side. The west side is a little bit crowded with other campers and RVers from the Quartzsite area. But no matter where you go in, it's going to be stunning. I'm going to call that a wrap for this week. So as always, thank you guys for following along, and I'll catch up with you next Friday.